Okay.
Need some water.
Yeah. Okay, I'm good. I can do it. So I was diagnosed with stage 4 ovarian cancer in October of 2018. Oh, but I have to back up and tell you, I'm working out at the gym and I'm noticing that my midsection is a little bigger than it has been in the past. So my response to that was, you need to work out longer and harder, when in reality it was the cancer growing. One night when I was having dinner with my husband, I'm like, God, the food is like, something's pressing on my stomach and I just can't get the food down there. And I lifted up my shirt and showed my husband my abdominal area, and he said, that's weird. This doesn't look right. So we went into urgent care, and the urgent care doc couldn't tell, he wasn't sure what was wrong, so he ordered a CAT scan. And he went and read the films, and he came back in, and he said, you have advanced stage ovarian cancer. And my husband and I were just like, we said, what? What did you just say? And he said it again, and sorry. And we were in total disbelief because I've never had a health issue in my life.
You live with a picture of how things are supposed to be. Sort of predictable. We go to the gym, we go to school, we go to work, we take care of our kids. It sort of makes sense. And we live our days this way. And then a hammer comes and trashes everything. And now everything is broken. It's really difficult to put it all together because you have cancer. And we want to focus on you, to look at you and to be seen through the deep and accumulated knowledge of the medical craft. So that picture makes sense again. And I can think of nothing more life-enhancing, nothing more glorious than being able to do that.
You know, she's younger. She was a 55-year-old woman, and again, average age of ovarian cancer is around 62. She was a younger woman who got this disease in the prime of her life. And I think she is very relatable in terms of the fact that she is a working woman who all of a sudden woke up one day and was told she had ovarian cancer. And I think her anxiety and oftentimes we just need to lead them through this journey in the beginning to say, you know, ultimately we're going to do something to help you feel better and hopefully prolong your life and make you better. And so I think that was part of why we related well to one another.
Dr. Geller has such an amazing demeanor, and you can even call it a bedside manner. She relates really, really well to her patients and to people in general. At the same time, she had a really aggressive approach, I thought, to my surgery, and that made me feel really, really comfortable.
She told a story of having been passed along from physician to physician and to feeling like her disease was being put off from treatment for some period of time, which again creates a level of high anxiety for patients because when you're told or you think you have cancer, you know, people want their disease taken care of right away.
I definitely feel that the experimental drug is making the difference and keeping the cancer away. My scans have all been clear, my blood work has been really good, so something's working.
This work, I think, ultimately is going to help her because we continue to change these trials and based on the data that we have to make them better.
What we do in science, you cannot do this if you don't have academic medicine at your side. Academic medicine is different from the rest of medicine in several ways. We have this ability at the university to go to different seams of knowledge and take what is relevant for our patients and change the practice of medicine. There's nothing better than that. There's nothing more noble than being able to use the best possible science in service of those who need it. This is not an isolated story. This is an example of how Dr. Geller is brilliant. It is an example of how Tori is courageous and brave. It's an example of a larger concept, which is we all are connected in the findings in science, in the findings in the personal lives. And we do it over and over and over again.
It's hard to do all these things alone. I mean, you have to have a whole team, and that's what's so critical about being here at the University of Minnesota is I have this team of people who are all so dedicated towards bringing these new discoveries to the bedside. The diseases that we see, they're tough. I mean, they're tough, and I think me doing this every day helps. At least push the field forward so we can hopefully find a cure.
I look at my relationship with the University of Minnesota Masonic Cancer Center as one that is a partnership. I need them, and they need me, right? So they're doing everything they can to help keep me alive and prolong my life for as long as we possibly can, even though it may be a short time frame realistically. And I feel like in return, I need to do my part. And the one thing I can do is by participating in these studies and these clinical trials. They may not help my situation and prolong my life, but by me making a contribution to their work, I hope that it helps prolong someone else's life down the road.